Spin on that thing. What is that? Who am I?
Tom Garrett.
Yeah.
I do it with both.
What an enigma.
Right hand is a treat, left hand is if it's just a...
Right hand if it's a treat. I feel like we've had some real good moments here. Do you know, to have us like an intro? Welcome back to the top floor. Jack, how are we?
I'm splendid, mate. I'm splendid. the dead hand guy.
Yeah, well, you sit on it until it goes dead. Isn't that from it's from the In-Betweeners, I think, isn't it?
I've never tried that. But for one, you know when you sleep funny on your arm and like you wake up and you're like, fuck me, my arm's gonna fall off. It's like
you wake up and you pick your arm up and it's just like...
So like, are you telling me that you're getting the strength to open your hand and just start fucking going for it with a dead hand? Because I can't do anything with my arm when it's dead. So are you gonna have a wank with it?
You're a fucking idiot.
Maybe, but go on.
There's a difference between having a dead arm and a dead hand.
Yeah, but
You meant to sit on your hand until it goes like numb, so you can't really feel your hand tossing yourself off, so it feels like someone else. Not your entire arm.
But I'm still thinking it might
Not
feel
just supposed to be like limp arm in it.
with your arm, right?
You're doing like body rolls to get your arm to move.
Just fucking like that. Just a limp dick.
You're just using your other arm to do it.
But still, you must have the same feeling in your hand where it's just like you can't open your hands to get it wrapped
Well,
around the shaft.
I don't know. I've got to be honest. I've never tried it.
Oh, we'll do it in a live episode.
Yeah. We'll give it a go.
With the Tom Garrett special guest. As the indicator. Indicator? What's the word? What's the ref called? Like, and then what starts with an I?
A ref that starts with an I?
Yeah. Invigilator. That's the one.
A ref?
An indicator.
Invigilator's like someone to make sure you're not cheating on an exam. Yeah, so I failed my GCSEs. The ref it weren't going my way. All his decisions were for the other team. Handing out dodgy cards. Ended the exam at 88 minutes. I was on the attack.
And he started wanking me off with a dead arm.
We've got a little list of words that have been banned by a school.
First one, dead arm. Invigilator.
Right, I'll go for the first list. You go for that second one. I feel like yours might be longer than mine.
A few of it, well, one of these is definitely incriminating.
I agree with a lot of mine.
I can't say that about mine because one of them.
Because like, it must just be the old man in me. But these are very like young person TikTok, like loves playing Fortnite sort of. You'll get them.
Yeah, some of these are the same. To be fair.
Right, the first one
makes me laugh. But go on.
The first one of mine, skibbity.
Skibbity.
Yeah, skibbity.
The first one of mine is bro. But
I don't know. I suppose
for a banned word.
I suppose if you're the teacher and every student is like bruh, it would be.
Well, it's a thing though. Like, yeah. Bruh.
Riz.
Oh, fucking hate. That's on my list.
Is it?
Yeah. I fucking hate that word. Riz.
I feel like it's definitely been it's been overplayed, hasn't it?
Mm.
It's been
I hate the word, but I'll still use it.
Do you know that it stands for charisma?
Does it?
Charisma. That's like where it's come from. But everyone just there's a lot of people who just think it's like its own.
Can I name you the favourite on my list?
Go on.
So, it's pronounced gat.
That's on here, yeah.
But have you seen the Hagrid like things on TikTok when he's like going on about Hermione and like
No.
like shaking her year 7 guy out around the Forbidden Forest. So now every time I see that word or hear that word, I just pronounce it as guy out. Shaking your guy out for Kaiser Nat.
Yeah, that's on this one as well.
I think that's my favourite.
This one's a bit random, and it has to be like there has to be a reason for it at that school. It's just Ohio. which is just a state.
Yeah.
That's like, if you went in school and like, you're not allowed to say Wales. Wales is a banned word.
Well, why I thought the fucking sea creature.
Fucking halfwit.
Period is one on here. Exclamation mark after period. You can't shout period. You can whisper.
I wonder if
period.
it's the period with a T at the end, period. Because that was a bit of a TikTok thing for a little bit, weren't it?
I have no idea.
Yeah. There's a bunch of shit ones on here, to be fair, like Phantom Tax and Sigma and
Munyon.
now. What?
Munyon.
What the fuck's that?
I don't know, but that's a word. It's a double barrel word.
The longest one on here, which I don't even understand what context you could say this into where it would be a problem. 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Isn't that a kid's rhyme?
Yeah.
Or a rhyme, yeah.
It's, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock on the door. Something like that.
Yeah, that's a strange one.
Yeah.
Freak, you mean? That's cap.
It's all just full of TikTok
When
stuff.
I'm saying these words out, it just makes me sound like a fucking dad.
Yeah.
That's cap, that.
That's cap. It's very, hello, my fellow kids sort of vibe.
Go on, News.
The last good one on mine is Sue.
Oh. Get out.
Which it reminds me of someone I used to work with now. Because you used to say it
I think I know you mean.
all the time.
I work with this individual.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I'm not going to out him. But honest to God, he'd just be on his own. And you'd just like hear him in the distance, just Sue.
I'm pretty sure that is the first thing he ever said to me when I started there.
That don't even surprise me. It's all he ever said.
Yeah. I'm gonna end mine with "Oh we ski ye."
What?
Oh we ski ye. Whether I'm saying that right, I have no idea what it means. Oh we, ski ye.
Yeah, that just makes me feel old.
Mm.
I just feel very out of touch.
And then there's one which I won't be saying, but you can all probably guess. Get you in a lot of trouble.
Is it just one word?
Yeah.
That's funny that he's just banned that one word.
Mm.
No, yeah. I'm out of touch. I can't keep up with the TikTok, Fortnite,
There needs to be
Skibbity, yeah. Sort of.
There needs to be a British one
Riz.
where like a school banned the word in the UK.
I'm sure there probably is.
Yeah.
It's just if the list has made it to the internet.
Mm.
But, none of them live up to the classics of Bing Bong. Take me out to dinner.
Bing bong. Fuck your life. Honestly, that when I rewatched that when it came up, I had so much like nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like, because I remember it was it was a night shift. It was being me.
Oh, that's proper like memory unlocked. Yeah.
And like that was like all you were saying. But then I like as I was going on, I don't remember my phone was just listening, but it was just coming up constantly all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's up, baby.
Well,
take me out to dinner.
the modern day is the Hocteur.
Oh,
Spin on that thing.
I love that woman. Honestly, she is top tier.
I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently she's lost her job because of it.
It depends what a job were, to be how harsh that were. If it was a proper serious job, so she was a lawyer or something.
Yeah, but
to lose your
look,
job.
if she wants to Hocteur in her private time.
Yeah, it's not her fault. Well, it's not her fault it got recorded.
She's not Hocteur in the office. Oh, well, I don't know.
Well,
maybe
she
she
could
is.
be.
Yeah.
Seems like that sort of character to me.
That's uncalled for.
Hocteur! But no, yeah. She just needs to live off that, I think, now. Make a career out of it.
Replace.
She could, like, because I've been seeing that she's like,
Bebo.
people are obviously still like looking for accounts, but she just needs to like come out and be like, yeah, I am the Hocteur.
Yeah, because I've seen people looking for her.
Subscribe to the OnlyFans.
And like, yeah, that's the angle she needs to do.
Yeah.
It's just an OnlyFans of Hocteur.
Honestly, she'd be absolute. She wouldn't need to work again.
At least for a while.
Mm,
I'm sure he'd make some good money.
yeah. Just charge what she wants, I reckon.
Mm. You want to see the genuine original Hawk 2 in action?
Oh, shit.
Oh, spit on that thing.
So, we all know the game. Shag, marry, avoid, shag, marry, kill. However you want to phrase it.
Mm.
You get the gist. Now, I'd say I've used an assistance of TikTok to come up with these names and obviously relevant shows and stuff. But I think I've got some ones here that are like you're going to struggle with.
Okay.
Or maybe you're not, and you're just going to give off some perfect reasons.
I'm going to out myself as some sort of degenerate.
But the last one is a bit of a twist, and I'll explain why.
Right, go on.
So the first ones are just the obviously normal shag, marry, kill. So your first three are Anne Hegarty off The Chase.
Oh no.
Mrs. Trunchbull off Matilda.
Right.
And Martha from Baby Reindeer.
Oh, no.
But not real life Martha, the one in the show. He plays her.
Right.
So it's got to be... Which of the both as bad as
I was going to say, they're just exactly the same.
That's the one that came into my head, so we'll go with that one. I don't know if should I give my answer as well? Or are we just leaving it to let you dig your hole?
Yeah, no, come on, I want to hear your thoughts. I think you have to...
I think there's a really tough one, you know.
You have to kill Miss Trunchbull.
Alright. Go on.
Well, she's like horrible to children, and
Yeah. She's a
at least our Anne just has a touch of the tism, and is still by all accounts, a lovely woman.
She's a lovely lady.
And, full of facts.
Oh,
I love a good fact.
Yeah, very smart.
Mm.
Tell you facts. Tell me Pythagoras' theorem. Do it.
Recite pi to me. Yeah, I'd have to marry Anne, I reckon, which means
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad shout.
Which means I'm clarting
Martha.
Yeah.
See, I think mine's going to be similar to yours.
Although
I
Martha,
just copy her. Because the only thing I'd have switched is Trunchbull and Martha.
Yeah, I know. But I was thinking
Because
that
of how
then,
psychotic Martha is, and she actually scares me.
Yeah, and you won't get away from her.
Whereas Miss Trunchbull,
Like if you sleep with her, like it's game over.
Mm.
Like she's following you for the rest of your
Well, that's
life.
what I mean. She's not dead, so she's just going to follow you. She'll be there peeking her head through windows every episode.
Banging on the door downstairs. Are you done yet?
I've never taken it up the chaff there before. So you got to factor in the after effects. It don't just go away.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd maybe have to kill Martha then.
Because that would have been mine, and then I just firm it and shag Trunchbull.
What a horrible game.
So yeah, that's my answer.
Right, yeah, I think...
Are you going to stick
yeah,
with it?
we're in agreement.
Alright.
Yeah, we're in agreement.
Now the second one is... I think this might be even tougher. So, this is going on like a cartoony basis thing. So, just bear with me with this
What sort of weird jack kinks are we unlocking here?
I think a lot of people agree with me with some of
We're
these.
6 episodes in and Jack's immediately like, right, so...
Sexy cartoons. So the first one on this list, still the same, shag, marry, kill. Elastigirl.
Right.
So you can see the sort of basis I'm going on here.
Proper
Have you ever
Pixar mum, proper dump truck.
Have you ever seen Shark Tale?
Yeah.
You know, the sexy fish. Honestly, I've got it titled Sexy Fish from Shark Tale.
It's a Sexy Fish restaurant.
I don't know a name.
I think Sexy Fish is a restaurant in Manchester, isn't it?
So I've got the Sexy Fish from Shark Tale.
I think it's in Manchester, isn't it?
I've got Lois from Family Guy. Now, the reason I've said Lois is I could not think of a third one. And I didn't really want to go to typing in fit cartoons.
Should have done
we can change the Lois one, but it just made it into like a
What's she
Into a
called
film.
from Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I ain't seen that.
Oh, but you'll know the character.
Well,
She's got like
Search
red hair. She's always got a red dress on. Or she had ginger hair. No, it's red hair. I
Who
think.
Framed Roger Rabbit? Oh, this one. I don't know who she is, but I'm guessing
Yeah,
that one.
that's like the stereotypical sexy cartoon that everyone comes up with.
We'll go with that one if you want. But I feel like now I'm just basing it off of looks, not like a you know, like
What? Hold on, what were you basing it off before?
like with before, it's like I'm familiar with them, so now it's just like basing it off. I don't know how to explain it. Like, 'cause I had no idea who she was.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, she's fit
stick with someone you know then. Stick with Lois Griffin if you want.
I think Lois is sexy. Right. Should I go first?
Yeah, I forgot who we've even said.
Elastigirl, Sexy Fish from Shark Tale, and Lois.
Right. Well, right off the bat. Apologies. Right off the bat, Sexy Fish is going at the bottom. She's
killing
going
her?
kill. Yeah.
Really?
Right. You sound way too heartbroken about that. And secondly, she's a fish.
I know.
I know you've gone animated.
She looked dirty.
I know. I know you've gone animated.
Another,
Well, at least the other two are human.
Yeah, but she's just fit, isn't she? Another one would have been, instead of Lois, but then it's going from the same film, would have been, you know, the woman who works for that syndrome in the first one.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to put her in it as well, but
Yeah, nah, too.
then it's just too...
This sounds really weird, but too skinny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Right, we'll stick with that then. Elastigirl, Sexy Fish from Shark Tale, Lois Family Guy. Go.
You have to marry Elastigirl.
Yeah. I'll agree with you with that one. That would have been mine. It was that or Lois, because Lois is married to Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh, she's married to him, never
I
mind.
mean, both of them seem like top tier wives, to be fair, put up with a lot of shit. But, you know, the stretchy powers, you know, just takes a cake.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even thought of that.
You're way too into
I
this.
didn't even thought of that.
And then, like I said, the other one's a fish. So it's going to have to be Lois and then kill the fish.
The fish, man. Well, mine's going to be, again,
I hate to see your search history.
the same, with a bit of a twist. So I've got marrying Elastigirl, I'm shagging the fish, and I'm killing Lois.
Okay.
No, and that's all that needs to be said. I'm shagging a fish.
Does she have... No, she don't have legs, does she? I know it sounds stupid because she's a fish, but I can't remember how much of it is like humanized.
I think she does, but they're not like real legs.
It's definitely a tail.
They're like skinny legs.
It's definitely a tail.
I don't know. I'm searching me because I've forgot what she sort of looks like, to be honest, from the bottom half. Shark tail.
Also, you couldn't think of any other attractive cartoon characters.
No. Also,
Lara Croft, Tomb Raider.
Also, you don't see her legs because she's in a dress. Yeah, you don't see her legs.
Right. So it's heavily implied. Sorry. So producer Tom has had enough and just burst out laughing. But it is heavily implied that it's obviously a tail. She's a fish.
Yeah. I'm lost now. I'm trying to look for her legs.
She's not gonna have legs, is she? Also, what were you picturing when you said they gave her fake legs?
I imagine, I swear, right? She had like thin, like, little legs that curled round at the bottom. You know, like them. You know the runners in Paralympics or the springs.
Yeah.
I thought she looked like that,
but I'm backwards.
Yeah. I thought that's what she looked like. And I searched on it, and there's like no picture with her legs. So I was like going deeper and deeper, and
very much Mandela effect. Berenstein Bears sort of.
Honestly, I'll have to rewatch that film. I swear she has legs.
Yeah, well, keep your pants on when you do.
Oh, fuck me. Oh.
Right, so I'm killing the fish.
Fucking edge in here.
I'm killing the fish and you're shagging the fish.
Yeah, I'm
just
the fish.
Just to wrap that one up. Go on, have you got another?
The next one just turns a bit dark from that. So we'll run with it and we'll see what happens. So the next one is not shag, marry, kill. It's save, torture, or painless death. So what I mean by painless death is just shot to head. They don't feel anything.
Oh, is this going to be like
and
your own mother
and you're free? Oh,
your girlfriend and Madeleine McCann or something like
that. I feel like I can even darker than that. Mm-hmm. Actually, they're probably not. No, it's Hitler,
right?
Jimmy Savile, and Bin Laden. Now I think we're going to agree on the torture one. Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
Did you watch the documentary on him?
Yeah.
Just fucked up in it.
Yeah, he's an absolute monster. And
it was so obvious as well when you watch it back, like some of the clips.
As bad as it sounds, I think we have to save Bin Laden.
Yeah, because Hitler did more damage.
Yeah.
But it's saying that though.
And
so the painless death, we'll call it. I'll change that to just like killing him as baby form. Like just a pop to head. So they've not done any of the horrendous things yet. So like baby Hitler comes out, bang, see you later. World War II never happens.
Okay. Well, the torture one involves they've already done the thing.
Yeah, you know what they've been.
Why are you complicating it?
Because I don't know. I don't know, but that's what we're going with.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to save Big Bin.
I think I'm gonna agree with you, and then kill Hitler. Painless death.
Big OBL.
Yeah, because it was a mix-up of. Well, I think the torch one was obvious.
Oh God, I so thought you were gonna say everything was with Bin Laden was a mix-up. I was gonna say, well, no, he definitely did some stuff.
You got the wrong man.
Oh God.
But yeah, then if you kill Bin Laden and 9/11 never happened or anything.
Well, yeah, but what's worse, 9/11 or the Holocaust?
We'll leave that up to you. But yeah. Get
that and 9/11 would have still happened because it was an inside job anyway.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the buildings would have just collapsed instead of the planes going into them.
Have you seen whether
I'm joking, by the way.
It looked like people say... Because weren't there another building that got blew up near 9/11?
Yeah, Building 7.
And they said it looked
collapsed.
It too, like,
yeah,
done well.
People say that about the Twin Towers. And all that jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams and all that.
Yeah. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah. We should do a conspiracy episode. Should do an episode where we bring like, not like, you know, necessarily did 9/11 happen? I was thinking more like funny conspiracies. Like I have almost definitely been persuaded.
I'm shit at finding them. So
definitely been persuaded that like Helen Keller just didn't have any of her own thoughts. You know who Helen Keller is?
No idea.
No, of course you don't. So she was born deaf, blind, mute, dumb, whatever they call it. So she had no way of communicating at all since the moment she was born. And then by the time she's an adult, she's like writing books and has all these mad political opinions. It's like, she doesn't. It's just her family's opinions. But they're just telling it through her. I just don't believe it.
Sounds a bit of a thinker, that one. The complicated one.
I just think they're full of shit. Where was we anyway? Oh, Bin Laden, Hitler, and...
We came to a final thought of that, didn't we? Hitler's painless one. Torture Jimmy Savile.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't realise we'd settled on that, but yeah, I do agree. Save Bin Laden.
Save Bin Laden.
Big OBL.
So he's just still... And to be... Oh, no. I'm not going to say that.
No, go on. It can always be cut out if it's that bad.
I was just going to say, like... No, it didn't make sense what I was going to say. I was just going to say, because Bin Laden were hiding anyway. So he was already, if you're saving him, you might just think, alright, that's me lot, I'm done now, I'm just going to retire.
Like, oh, nice one, lads. That's me ending me ways.
Like we save him.
You were hiding, but you weren't.
Have you seen
He still had more plans and stuff, I think.
Is it Black Hawk Down? The film of when it's like...
I've not...
Is that the film? I don't know who it was that. It was where...
Is it about the helicopter that, like, crashes? Because when they went
it ends with them basically killing Bin Laden. It's how he got killed.
Right, yeah, no, I've not watched it, but...
I think it's called that anyway.
I know the story anyway. It makes sense because one of the helicopters crashed on the way to kill him, didn't it?
Oh, did it? I can't remember.
So they like, obviously there's a few helicopters of like Navy SEALs or whoever they sent. And then one of them, I don't know, flies too close to the ground or something like that. Because they fly dead low to avoid being caught on radar and just sort of being seen in the sky sort of thing.
Yeah. So
they flew dead low to the ground. I think one of them like caught the ground or something and crashed. They all lived. And they still went and fucking got him. So, gangster as fuck. But,
fucking hell.
Yeah.
Imagine being that guy that actually just put a bullet in his head though. What a story is itself.
Don't they all... I don't know. Because I've seen clips of like a bloke where it's like he's the one who did it. But I thought they all had their own story where they're the one who did it, so that nobody knows the real story or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Another conspiracy for you.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. It's just something I've heard.
Just a fact.
It's just it's either a fact or just a lie. It's not like who did they? It's just yes or no.
Oh well. Well. I was going to say, how do you link Guinness Book of World Records with Bin Laden?
He might have the record for most buildings brought down.
Oh yeah. And speaking of,
so here's a story for you. I think you'll like this one. Couple shocked after discovering man having sex with their pink Tesla for 3 hours.
Oh, I'm excited.
A couple's left... Start that again.
And speaking of fingers...
A couple was left scratching their head over what to do after noticing a man having sex with their Tesla in video footage. Hold on, this is just talking about Elon Musk for a second.
As everything is.
On May 18th, in a Hyundai department store in South Korea, the brazen car lover was seen trying to get into the car, and not in the traditional sense. Doing it in a car park. The car owner's husband said his wife witnessed the man kissing, touching, and fingering the car for a total of 3 hours before fleeing once she approached the car to get into the vehicle.
What, you're doing it for 3 hours?
Yeah.
That's some fucking going.
There's some commitment that in it. As a couple reported the incident to the police, they found out due to the bizarreness of the incident, there was no specific charge that could be applied. This was the case despite the fact that the couple appeared to have photo and video evidence of the man caught in the act with the vehicle. This guy kissed my wife's car, fingered it for 3 hours, and ran off only when my wife approached to get in the car. We tried reporting it to the police, but there's no known charge that would apply in this case. So we're out
can't
of
even make a law up for
that. Maybe it'd be best to remove the pink wrapping. I wonder if it was triggering to mechanophiliacs. That's a word I struggled with. A paraphilia involving sexual attraction to machines like cars. That's it.
So he fingers cars. Well,
he fingers
Teslas.
So they reckon it's because she's got a nice pinkly wrapped Tesla. This bloke in a public car park, because when I seen the headline, I thought it was going to be like on the drive or whatever. But in a public car park, spent 3 hours just like rubbing up on this pink Tesla, fingering it. Which I can only... Wait, I was going to say, is it... Sure, he must be fingering the exhaust tips, but
yeah,
it's a Tesla.
that's where my mind took me to. Or is he just like...
Must just be like in the air vents, just like...
Oh, getting them all in.
Yeah.
Fucking... I was thinking in my head, I was like, where are the other points of entry for this Tesla? Has he got access to the windows? Is he winding the windows down and poking his fingers through? What class is his finger in a car?
But it's just... How do you like...
Finger a Tesla?
How do you end up into something like that? Like, because obviously, the world's full of weirdos with like mad weird kinks. Some of them are like, obviously outright immoral, criminal, obviously wrong. And then you've got some that are a bit more of a grey area where it's just like, this is just fucking bizarre. Like
this.
Like, well, I was going to say, do you know like furries and stuff like that?
Theories?
Furries? Yeah. Do you not know what furries are?
Please elaborate.
So if you're a furry, you like dressing up in big like animal mascot suits.
Right.
Go into conventions with other people dressed in big animal mascot suits. Mascot suits. And then naturally they just go at it with the suits on.
A couple questions. So that when you say go at it, are they like actually going at it?
Yeah. So
the holes in these suits.
I imagine some of
it. They just triumphing each other.
I've not done any extensive research into the topic, but I would imagine some of them have probably custom made their suits to have a an exit and an entry.
Well,
but see, so stuff like that is still weird to me. But trying to shag a car is even more like alien.
I think it's where it's just baffling because it's like you said. We both said, do you go to the exhaust first? Like what?
I remember there being like a My Strange Addiction episode where this bloke was like in love with his fucking 1994 Honda. And I'm pretty sure he used to stick his cock in the exhaust tip. But and he was like obviously a bad weirdo, which that's a mad show, by the way. I feel like we need to touch on that show at some point. But then with a Tesla, I don't know what you do.
Where you'd start.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that is just more baffling than anything to like. I don't even know what to say about that. You know, when you said Tesla fingerer, do you know what my first thought came from? Was probably the most normal thought than actually fingering a car. Is I thought it was a couple that he just kept fingering it in Teslas.
Well, look, I'm 1,000,000% sure that is happening as well.
Yeah.
But that's a little less of a news story because that's happening in every car brand.
Yeah. But I just
not a Tesla issue.
I thought it was just like
people not being able to control themselves.
This famous thing where everyone are just fingering each other in Teslas or something. And there's just this is one master finger.
this is one bloke who's really good at it in Teslas. No, this is
put me in a fucking Prius of shit. Put in a fucking Tesla. Fucking hell, like a machine gun.
No, this is one man who is into the Tesla.
Yeah, I don't think I was really sure that's where it would go in, to be honest. Oh, wow. Like you said, fucking weirdos.
Well, yeah, but it's a sliding scale. Because obviously, you start off at the low end, and it's like, you know, there's girls who like having fucking little fucking rabbit ears on or something.
Yeah.
And then it just gets worse and worse and worse from there until you end up with a man who's trying to shag cars.
So, you know when he said he got caught, was that his car, or was it someone else's
No,
car?
someone else's car.
So they just come out.
Yeah.
And he's just like...
He only left when the wife approached the car.
Right.
So for 3 hours, first of all, who has time? Who has 3 hours to go rub themselves up on a car?
Hours.
And look, that's not going to be his first car he's done it to.
No.
You don't just, on a whim, go rub yourself on a car for 3 hours.
That's some going that. 3 hours. Bloody hell. Fair play to him, just let him have it.
Let him have the car or the time.
Just a lot. Let him have everything he wants.
Well, he's allowed to do it because, as it pointed out, he doesn't actually break any law.
No. It's just a hobby. Let me show you some of the world records I reckon we could.
Well, you think we could beat?
Yeah. If it's... Let me find them.
Okay.
Bear with. Because I've seen, like, people used to do this on YouTube, to be fair. Like, they used to have,
find a stupid record to beat.
Like, yeah, and then it'd be so much stupid. I think the one that I watched, the guy got this a good record to have. He took off, like, the biggest amount of bras in, like, 1 minute or something. And it's a record that he's got now.
What in the world?
I can't remember how much he did. But
what do you do? Just have, like, women lined up with...
I don't know if it was on women. I think it was, like, as a, you know, like a mannequin or something. He just kept clipping it on and on. But I don't...
on the same bra?
I'm not sure, actually.
No. I imagine, like, a line of women all with the backs to him.
Yeah,
and he's just...
It might have been that, actually. Might have been the second one. Where he's just got, like, a line of mannequins. Or actual women. It could have just been women. He just, like, keeps going past them and clipping them.
That's mad.
It's a proper Joey off friends sort of want to have.
One time, I looked at a bra and it popped open.
Where the fuck are we now? So the first one on here is, I think this is beatable. Let me have a look at what the record is first, and I'll actually say if it's beatable. So it's most socks put on 1 foot in 30 seconds.
Right, and how many is it?
Can you put 28 socks on 1 foot in just 30 seconds? Well, then can you do 29? Because 28 is the record. So can you put 29
No.
on... It's just less than a sock a second, isn't it?
No.
Is it not?
Oh, now I see what you mean. Sort of, almost.
Well, actually... Yeah, it just don't be on 1 foot. I'm going to say that I have to keep taking it off and putting the other one on.
No, because surely...
That is some going though. That.
Yeah,
28 socks in 30
You need some
seconds.
special socks as you get further down.
Mm.
Because the first 5, 6, 7, probably quite easy. But then once you've got 15 socks on, 20 socks on, 25 socks on, get an extra sock over the top. It's going to be solid.
Yeah. And it's not really on the 1 foot. And I'm going to say it's a guy from Slovakia that did it. So,
of course it is.
Hot tour on him.
Doesn't even make sense. It's not even like right contextual.
Spitting on the Slovakians.
What have the Slovakians done to you?
That's who we're playing, isn't it? Round of 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but we've not mentioned that at all so far.
No, I'll cut it out.
I think leave it.
Tallest toilet paper towel in 30 seconds. And the record is 28.
Tallest toilet paper towel.
So So toilet paper just stacked up.
Say tower or towel.
Tower. I might pronounce it towel, but it's tower.
Yeah.
So
I didn't understand what a toilet paper towel
30
was.
seconds, actually. Didn't know there's a time limit. You got to do it in 30 seconds.
And how high is it gone?
28 you've got to do to beat it. Oh, no.
Yeah, no, not a chance.
I don't know. If you get the knack of it and you're just doing it constantly like that.
Are these stats like individually on top of each other? Yeah. Or is it like the bottom row's got 5? And then second...
Oh, do you mean like when it goes up like a, like
is
a pyramid?
Is it like a... Yeah.
Well, record match 20. The rule is that you must touch one roll at a time. It doesn't say. So I'm guessing that is a way of stacking them. So yeah, we'll say it is. It doesn't say it.
I think to...
Yeah, but if you ever done it with a pack of cards, where you just make a tower out of the cards?
Yeah.
You're doing that, and I think it'd be easier with toilet roll. More surface area to play with. And like you said, if you just put a load on the bottom, and just keep going up and up and up and up. If you're doing it that way, but then if it literally just means on top of each other.
I think it means like one on top of the other.
And you got to do 28.
Because otherwise, you just do 27 across the floor and then put one on top.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah. So say it on top of each other then, all the way to the top.
I think I'm too short.
We'll give you no, there'll be a set of ladders next to you. You just keep going up the ladders and keep plonking them up.
There's someone passing me the roll up though.
Yeah, but you can only touch one at a time. So you can't have multiple, like you can't have someone near your arm and just keep doing that.
Yeah, but if you're stood next to me and I'm stood on a ladder, can I take one off you? And as I'm putting that one on top, you're like already here with one.
Yeah, the rule is you can't have more than one in your hand. I think you give that a good go. If you kept doing it for an hour, like you fully put your mind to it, I reckon you can do that.
Yeah, maybe with a bit of practice.
This one's quite funny. More smart is eating in 60 seconds blindfolded using chopsticks.
What?
That's got to be the weirdest record I've ever seen.
That's got to be the record because he's the only bloke to have done it.
You can use Smarties and M&Ms. We're not fussy with this one. But we actually reckon that this one is easy to beat. Eating 20 Smarties in 1 minute is simple. You need to use a blindfold and a chopstick. Why the blindfold? Using the chopstick surely hard enough. Why do you need a blindfold as well?
No, because these people are really good with chopsticks.
Well, that changes things somewhat.
Just because you're bad with them doesn't mean everyone is.
Can you use chopsticks?
A little.
I can't. I'm fucking shit with them. I can't. So you can either use your Smarter and M&M. Take your pick. Now if you say peanut M&Ms, didn't say which M&Ms.
How does that make it any different?
Bigger. I think it's a grab with a chopstick. And a little shitty Smartie.
I don't know if that is that. Does that make it easier? Because I was trying to think which one's more flat. I feel like peanut M&Ms are quite round. I'm thinking which ones are more flat so you can get like the flat sides.
Oh, I'm picking most of them. Oh, like more at once.
No, we're not talking about fucking stacking them. I'm blindfolded with chopsticks, man.
I know, but they're not bad. If you had them all like, if you were good with chopsticks, you could probably get a few with them.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Learn how to use chopsticks first and then attempt the record. Be a master with chopsticks. This next one looks piss easy. Actually, I've just seen the time it's been done in, so probably not. Fastest time to assemble a Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, it's definitely done in some...
What do you think it's been done in?
How many parts is it, does it say?
So the one that I've got here, it's the one from Toy Story. So it's got 2 ears, top hat, or a ball hat, whatever it is.
Yeah.
2 eyes, nose, moustache.
Are the eyes one thing? Like one piece?
We'll say it is, but it doesn't say it.
Okay. Well, you're looking at a picture or not?
It's just that.
Oh, right. Yeah, they are. I had it as a kid. It is. Right, so we got 2 ears.
Oh, so you got practice in this racket, have you?
Yeah. So we've got 2 ears, we've got the hat, we've got a set of eyes, we've got a set of legs, we've got 2 arms,
we've
got a moustache, and then the mouth.
Yeah.
That's everything in it.
It's got the feet on it as well, but
I included the feet.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
But the feet are one piece as well.
Have you guessed the time?
No, not yet. So that's 9 pieces. I reckon some Chinese kid's done it in some fucking mad lonely time. Like,
It weren't Chinese man that did it. It was a guy from Turkey.
either way, still lonely.
Yeah.
Is it? This is either going to sound like spot on, or this is going to be like, no, obviously not. Is it under a second?
No.
Okay.
You're way off. Not way off, but you're off.
Is it under 2?
Oh. Under 2 seconds to do a potato head.
There's people who do Rubik's Cubes in fucking like...
I thought you'd have gone higher.
There's people who do Rubik's Cubes in like half a second.
Yeah, but it's different. Potato head.
Oh yeah, this is the big challenging one, obviously.
Based off your guesses, I think you'll be able to think you do this then.
Is it 10 seconds?
No less.
5.
Higher.
8.
Lower.
7.
Lower.
6.
5. 4. 6.62 seconds.
I
I
reckon
really wish I had a potato head with me because I'd love to try this.
I think if you give me a bit of practice, I might have that.
Do you reckon you'd do that then, yeah? 6.62 seconds.
I think there's a possibility. It surprises me that nobody's done it faster than that. It's like I said, there's people do Rubik's Cubes in half a second.
Well, there you go. It's there to be broken. We'll get an invigilator, whatever they're called, to
Invite him up here.
Stand him in corner with his little stopwatch. We'll get you there with a potato head.
You can try the sock one whilst I'm at it.
You got any more socks, Jacob? I fucking ran out.
I didn't bring enough.
Why is this one all crusty?
Oh. Dirty pig.
Fastest time to eat a 12-inch pizza using a knife and fork. If you use a knife and fork to eat a pizza, you're a paedophile. If you normally eat pizza with a fork, then you're a nonce. Officially, but he doesn't say that. But we will let you off if you attempt to break this record. Kelvin Medina from the Philippines is the current record holder. He managed to eat 12 inches of pizza with a fork in a mere 23.62 seconds.
No, it made me sick.
The rule is that you have to have it swallowed. Yeah, you have to swallow it. Yeah.
No, I'm a really slow eater. It takes me ages.
A 12-inch pizza, a big pizza as well.
I mean, we've seen how much longer it took me to finish my Nando's meal compared to you two.
And that's 23 seconds. That's unless you literally.
He's not eating anything. He's just inhaled pizza.
Did you ever used to watch them videos of? I think it was Matt Stone and Furious Pete were the two I used to watch, where it was like they used to do like challenges like this. Fastest time to eat this, fastest time to eat that. And they were just held so many like food world records. And it was like fastest time to eat a burrito. They were so satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, there's that Matt Stone, he used to buy like Mackey's meals and he'd have like 5 just there. So if he failed the first one, he'd have ate it all, but because he'd done it in less time, like, right, let's go again. And he'd have ended up eating about 8 Mackey's meals just trying to beat this record.
Oh, God. I couldn't eat more than one.
It was grim to watch, though, to be fair, because he would just like, he'd get the burger and just like fucking shovel it in, get water and muzzle it all down with it. It was pretty grim.
That's a disgusting record to hold.
But with a pizza one, I'm going to think like, he surely just must have, it didn't say anything about preparing it. So you could have just like got a few stat like that, fork in. If you have a big mouth,
oh right,
in it goes.
I thought when you said preparing it, I thought you meant like cooking it, like preparing a pizza.
Does that add to the time?
I was gonna say 20 seconds is incredible,
but no, like he'd have had. No, fuck it. Let's just say there's 8 slices there. So you've got 4 on one fork and 4 ready to put your fork back in. So you just bang, bang, done. If you have a big mouth.
Bang, bang, done.
Swallow.
You moron. That's not how you eat food, is it?
I'll give it a go. You do the potato head one, and I'll get a pizza and give me a fork.
This is just your excuse to eat a pizza.
No.
You're not going to be eating 23 seconds or whatever it was.
I'll give it a go. Most clothes pegs clipped to a face in 6. Can you try this one?
Oh, I think I've seen this before.
Most claw pegs clipped to a face in 60 seconds. If you did manage to clip 52 claws pegs on your face, then you'd beat Silvio Saba's current world record of 51.
You need an old person.
Yeah, like a saggy face.
Bit more to peg onto.
I think mine would be perfect. I got a massive head.
Yeah, but like you're still young enough to wear. Oh, apologies, just beating the mic up. You're still young enough to where it's like your face is still like nice and tight.
Yeah, it's not sagging.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
I don't know. Turned around, you were no. That's me, just like that. What the fuck you doing?
I was trying to emphasise the tightness of young skin.
No, fair enough. Should we do one more?
Yeah, go on, give us another.
I'm trying to pick a good one to end it off on. I'm gonna name this one. Most baked beans eaten with a cocktail stick in 60 seconds.
It's just like
bizarre, isn't it?
People are just doing these just so they can say they have a world record.
Now this is actually, unless he's stacked them, I'm thinking if it's going at a bean a second. He's done 68 in a minute. In a minute, unless plonk the beans out. No, you
say you can do it. What was he poking him with? Come on, stay on topic.
A cocktail stick.
Cocktail stick, right? Okay. So what we're saying? We could get 4 baked beans on a cocktail stick, can't we?
Yeah.
He's just accurate with a stick. Bang, bang, bang. You're in 4.
And like I said,
do it again.
It's all in the prep work.
8, 12, 16.
Because the slime, you remember him. So imagine you mess up that once, it slides off, then you might as well restart. Depends how good you are with slime and slop.
Slime and slop.
And that's your lot. There's a lot more there, but it's gonna fucking take forever to get
the best ones, yeah.
Oh.
Do you think you could? It's a bit like.
Sure.
It's a bit like you could probably just come up with like a record that nobody's done yet, if you really wanted a world record.
I know, but you'd probably think of something that mad that I bet it's already been done.
It's not that mad then, is it?
Hmm?
It's not that mad then, is it?
What's your weirdest record you think you could come up with now in an attempt that you think?
I don't know. What if you were like the most amount of
hot tours in 1 minute?
The most amount of hot tours spit on that thanks in a minute whilst you're balancing on your head. Like, you could do 1 and you've done it.
You give it a good go. Make it hard for someone to beat.
No, yeah, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
can you get assisted while you're balancing on your head? Like, do I have to hold your legs?
You're allowed to put your hands on the floor.
All right,
but
I'd still end up falling over.
No, not with your head.
It's just a perfect square. You just stand sturdy. No. So, as you hopefully you all know by now, we like to end with newly changed to sick of it idea, which essentially you're putting something away locked forever that will never exist ever again. You'll never be fazed or bothered by this thing or something someone does. Most of ours have been literally what people do. My last one was literally people having pasta sauce around their mouth.
I think we've had like people on public transport, hay fever, they were both mine.
Yeah.
Football, only fan models.
So yeah, but my one for this one is just plain and simple. egg and cress sandwiches.
Oh, I like an egg and cress.
You know what? And I thought you would as well. Which is, honest to God.
What's your beef with an egg and cress?
The stench, and it's also a childhood trauma of mine where whenever we'd go on a family trips, it was like camping or something, instead of just going into the service station and just getting something normal, like a Mackey's or something,
right,
it'd be my nan and mum would pull out these shitty cling film bags of egg and cress butties. And the smell, and the farts after it, honestly, I just can't stand them. They're horrible. They deserve to be banned. It's a nonce food. And you have them.
There's some big accusations.
I'll stick to them.
Look, it's not a hill I'm willing to die on. I just think you're being a bit dramatic about them. I feel like it's one of the least offensive sandwiches.
That, and I was going to tie in prawn cocktail sandwiches. Like actual.
Yeah.
That, them two as a combined.
Well, look, it's not our fault that your parents didn't love you enough to get you a McDonald's.
I might just change the whole thing and just say just smelly food in general.
No, because all food has a smell.
But
make it bad.
I'm not going to name any names, but when I go into the staff room at work, smelling a curry on a Wednesday afternoon is not ideally what I want to be smelling, because that just lingers everywhere.
Someone's like reheated fish in the microwave or something.
So, yeah, for now, let's do egg and cress sandwiches, because they just need to fuck off.
Well, mine was going to be people who can't keep up with memes and keep bringing up old ones, but that was just us at the start of the episode, so I feel like I can't use it anymore.
You can use it as long as you never do it again. Because now you've been in it, now you can't do it.
I suppose, yeah. But I thought, seeing me head, it was like it would be binning us. I would be putting myself in the bin.
Yeah, you put.
Because as much as I love the Hawk Tour, I don't know if it stands up to the Bing Bong classics.
Sorry, as much as I love the Hawk Tour. We need a tally count of how many times that's been said.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
And then obviously we read off that list of words earlier where it was all just like new memes that we don't get because we're now out of date. And that was originally.
Hey, if you want to stick with that, you stick with that.
It's going to have to go in because it's all I've got.
Yeah, fair enough. So yours is fucking old memes.
No, it's not necessarily the old memes themselves. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just when like people are posting stuff and it's like, that was a meme in like 2016 or something. It's just like,
grind your gears. Yeah, you do it yourself.
Yeah,
fair enough. So we got old memes and egg and cress butties.
What, we've had a shitter this week.
Yeah. Well, I was scraping the barrel with egg and cress, but
I was really scraping the barrel with my own.
Just egging. No, just the smell of egg.
Do not get rid of eggs. You can't get rid of eggs. You're not getting rid of eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs.
That's fine. You're not getting rid of eggs.
Egg and soldiers, fuck off.
You're not getting rid of eggs in general.
Alright, I won't do. I'll keep some eggs. The rest of you can fuck off. And on that note...
Go on then. If you're going to give us, and on that note...
I don't do the outro.
You can fucking have a go.
And on that note, subscribe, like, share, all the good stuff. I'll catch you in the next one.
Follow us on everything at TheTopFloorPod.
Oh, yeah.
Hawk Tour.
It'd be good if I said the name.